All right, happy motherfucking Tuesday. Day 9 on the count. 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 If you guys didn't hear that last 40 times. Day 9 on the count. um, this is actually good news for me. I'm feeling great because I really wanted to hit the gas, but at the same time, once I noticed right now, Senator Graham's casket arrives at the Capitol. Trump's due to give a speech, and actually Trump is literally making an entrance right now. As I'm watching my TV with all those Chevy Tahoes and the presidential fleet, if you will, right? So when you see things like that, when you know things like that, whenever I mean, who has the most amount of power here, right? The Orange Man. um, he could say, just like the Federal Reserve, he could say hi, hello, and next thing you know, um, it's not really the best day to be in the market, right? It's probably not even the best time, the moment that there's rumors that he's gonna talk. So things like that really make the market choppy because there's so much uncertainty, right? So a lot of people don't understand that. Come over to Forex Factory. Always check this out. Pre-market look. We had practically no news really to be concerned about, to be really honest. Obviously today was or is day 9. I'm done trading. I'm one and done. I'm really happy with it. Look over here, guys. Right, the count is now at $738.90. Right, this morning took one and done. This was a perfect 2 to 1. Because at one point I was down. I think it was like 46 or $53 of drawdown. Now that really had to be my, basically. I mean, it still wasn't my resistance zone, but it was so close to just wicking me out. I did have as you can tell, I did have a hard stop loss. I also had a TP. I mean, TP don't really focus on the number. That's a huge difference. I know it's kind of me just manifesting it, to be honest. I hate to talk about my personal beliefs, but more than likely, I kind of just put a TP through a dart, and it eventually gets there. So, um, I believe in a lot of the power of mind, power of tongue. It's just manifesting, right? So that's me. But to each their own. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to agree with me. That's okay. But I wanted to really hit the. I actually wanted to come in today and hit 3 lots. Believe it or not. Yesterday I hit 2 lots on my first trade, then I downsized to 1 lot on my next 2 trades. As I recorded yesterday's recap, I only took a buy and a sell, and then I took a 8 pointer. Actually, it was a 15 pointer buy, $14, just to add it to $70 as a total. But today, guys, got it to this. I made this much today, and the account's sitting like this. So I'm happy. I didn't puss out today with my lot size. I mean, it's just strange to see, 40, $50 in drawdown with an account that's less than $1,000. To be honest, I'm really trying to focus and implement proper risk management, how one should trade in this little account flip. Now let's get to the bigger picture. Let's see what I saw. Right, so obviously, I wanted to see this as TP. I actually put my TP down here on my broker though, so that's what's the interesting part, because I was like, I wanted to touch that red wick. So I was like, if I can get it past this, just because I was like, look, right. So wick, and basically, we kept retouching this until we pushed up. So it's beautiful, but really, realistically speaking, this could have been a great TP just because of a reversal. Because this held resistance here, then support over here. I'm not even surprised if I just break it down to the 1 minute time frame. Oh, she came a little bit higher. I thought she immediately came and curled right here, plateaued, and then we're dipping, we're free falling. So that's actually what I was just seeing right now on my other laptop. But anyways, what did I see, right? What did I see? Short and simple, guys. Short and simple. I can actually redo this myself. Obviously, Came up over here, came down. We're curling our way back up. We don't really have anything over here for the most part. I should say anything over here. I mean, I was scared a little bit about this area right here, but then I noticed that we're coming up. We got this wick and this candle. It either comes down over here to shoot back up, right? Or straight up. We are gonna literally curl back up pre-market just to flop, and I was like, either way, I still basically want to see what it does in this area, if you will, right? So today, believe it or not, very textbook style of a trade. This trade has been, I think this itself has been my biggest single trade. I don't think I've had any trades where I caught 50 points. Um, so yeah, it's just this is literally 50 points. I manually closed this trade. Um, really happy with that. If I'm being brutally honest, if I just go on the 1 minute time frame, I mean she just dumped, right? So I probably took profit like right here. To be honest, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, how come you didn't wanna?" Well, to be honest, I tried to trail my stop loss, and I mean, I don't, I'm not really the type of person who's like, "Oh, I could have made more." No, I I really want to. I'm not really the best person to let my runners run, to be brutally honest, right? So I get the adrenaline high the moment I see money, and especially given my lot sizes, I'm like, I should fucking take it. If I can, if it has a huge range, and plus she already dropped and she was already in this area, and I mean, even then, if I really, let's say if I trust all the haters, or let's say I should really hold my runners, well, the moment she came back up to here the second after I closed it, so I didn't want to be, um, I didn't want to be basically like what my entry was right here. I didn't want to basically be up. I don't know, this broker's points is different. I didn't want to be 50 points up in profit and let it run back up to me, like, say, it would have been probably 17 or 20 points, right? Just because these numbers are so largely fabricated. The size of the candles are not the same on the brokers. So, with that being said, really happy today, man. Wow. What did I see again? So I wanted to see it basically come up to here, right? Now looking to the left, I noticed that we have a double top over here. More like a triple top, to be honest. So I really wanted to, just take a look to the level we got. Well, if we look over here, it's saying this is support. This is support, right? This is support. This is resistance. If I just draw my line, it was like literally like that. Look at to the left, wick. Again, you could have basically waited for a little bit confirmation if it went a little bit below this, but me personally, I want to get basically, I want perfection in my trading. I'm all about Mr. Perfection. So, 52,713.06 was the price of my resistance. Look at, if you just look at it, if you just look at this number top left, the L, it literally says 52. Well, actually, it looked like it fucking worked. Oh, sorry, it's the high. It's the high. The H, the high of the pre-market candle literally came to 52,715. But make no mistake, guys, I actually entered a little before she actually touched it. I actually had my sell stop order right there. So at the most, I was in drawdown. I know I might not believe it, but at the most I got in drawdown was probably like 26. Again, maybe just 29 points. So uh, it's I'm gonna say it was not even a proper 2 to 1. However, it was a great trade to capitalize off of the idea of 2 to 1, right? Because never, never, never. The goal is never to take a loss, a hit that's basically bigger than all these profits. So once again, I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I hardly take losses. And that's why I'm not really used to taking losses, because once I do take a loss, it gets all nasty. You can look at my previous videos. I'm not here to say I'm the best trader. I'm not here to say I'm a perfect trader. Far from both of those. That's huge truth of reality. But I'm one of the better traders in the space, without a doubt. So, and if I'm being brutally honest, this is just what I started trading this March US 30. So um what, third month to now, 4 months, and I've already, you know what I mean, 4 months, and I'm doing better than basically everybody. So, if I just want you guys to just take a look at this. Oh shit, that's not how it's supposed to work. So if I just take this, right, and then I have to do it like this, you guys. I'll show you a little bit later, or tell you guys a little bit later. So if I just do this number plus this number, I'm this much um up on that motherfucker. I'm up this much on that account, $474 on that account, which is even double than what I started from. So if we're just being honest, I am literally 3.5 times up on that account just within 9 trading days. Slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. So peace, love, and cheers. Happy Tuesday. Trump is officially just getting ready to speak. Right now, they're looking at the casket. So be careful if you're trading like 30 minutes or yeah, probably like 15-30 minutes after market opening. You're I'm just gonna say it straight up because I know things from the inside. You already have you already chose a mindset. You already chose a type of trading window that already lessens your win percentage. So day 9, following my rules, doing well. Thank you.